Everyone's saying summer 2025 is the new summer 2015. I disagree. I think summer 2025 has the potential to be one of our best summers yet, and I am here to break down everything you need to know to make this possible. Because 2 years ago, I made a YouTube video called The Ultimate Guide to Your Summer Glow Up, and it got over 1 million views. So yes, I am very much qualified to talk about this, but in the last 2 years, I have learned and grown so much since then, so I have so much new advice to share with you guys, and I'm not going to be repeating anything I said in that video, so if you haven't seen it, go and watch that first. This is your detailed summer level up guide for every single area of your life that every it girl in 2025 is using. We are talking internal glow up, external glow up, lifestyle glow up, success glow up, everything. So let's get into it. Before we get started with chapter number 1, I have to share with you my favorite glow up hack ever. I think the biggest glow up you can possibly have is financial, of course, because once you've got your good money management down, it just makes everything else in life so much easier and less stressful. The app I've been using for years now is Revolut. And I'm not the only one that stands by them because they have 55 million users and a 4.4 Trustpilot rating. And for this video, Revolut have actually teamed up with me to help me kickstart your glow up journey with an amazing deal. Right now, you can get £20 to spend on literally whatever you want to glow up your life, and that's going to be given to you by Revolut. And all you have to do is download the Revolut app, sign up for free using my unique link below in the description and just using your Revolut card for the first time. And then you are going to get £20 to spend on whatever you want. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about why I love Revolut so much and why I've been using it for so many years with all of its great benefits a little bit later. But for now, let's jump right into chapter number 1, mastering your internal glow up for summer 2025. Step number 1, understand what cortisol face is, because oh my god, it changed my life and has me looking the best I've ever looked. This is a picture of me from literally like 2 years ago. I was the exact same weight I am now. Look at the difference in my face. My face was so swollen and puffy and just, I was not living my best life. Cortisol basically means that your body is running on stress, and it shows up in your face when it gets all inflamed and puffy because you're not getting enough sleep / you don't have a consistent sleep schedule, you're not eating the right foods, you're drinking way too much caffeine, or you're drinking caffeine first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, which is the worst possible thing you could do for your hormones, and it's going to spike up those cortisol stress levels so much. Too much scrolling, especially first thing in the day or when you're supposed to be winding down, is also going to hike up those stress levels. And essentially the way to combat this is to just take care of ourselves a little bit better. Give yourself some more me time, make sure that you're detoxing from your phone and you have a few hours in the day where you're not scrolling and taking in everybody else's energy and stress by scrolling on the TikTok For You page. Make sure that maybe you're doing lower impact workouts if that's what works for you. This is the first time in my life that I've been going to bed at the same time every single night and waking up at the same time every morning, and I've seen such a huge drastic result. We already know I only drink matcha instead of coffee as well, which has really helped. And my diet is the biggest thing. I rarely eat sugar and I rarely eat fried foods. All of my meals are based around protein, veggies, whole foods, and I feel like that is honestly what has given me a snatched face where you can actually see my bone structure. Step number 2 links into this, which is lymphatic drainage. Another thing I've been practicing every single morning, so then I don't have that puffy morning face. So to start off with lymphatic drainage, you want to start by opening up your lymph nodes, which is where you are going to massage right here on your neck and then also on your underarms. And I start this every single day. Once I've activated my lymph nodes, then it's time to start massaging the face. You can use a gua sha for this, you can use your hands. There are so many different tools on the market. I personally use a new face, which is a little bit pricey, but I love it. And another crazy hack I've learned is to take 2 hair ties and tie them around your ears first thing in the morning. I learned this on TikTok, and again, this really helps drain the excess fluid out of your face first thing in the morning. So I normally do this while I'm doing my skincare. I have it on my ears for just a few minutes and you're good to go. And then when it comes to the body, dry brushing your entire body is really helpful before you get into the shower as well to release out the excess fluid. Step number 3 is all about good hair. If you want to oiling your hair, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to get on this. Not only do you need to oil your hair with either rosemary or botana oil, but you need to make sure that you are massaging that into your scalp. And you can even try the inversion method. This is when you flip your head upside down and massage it. I used to do this every single week when I was 16, and I kid you not, I had the longest, thickest hair of my life. I've been too lazy to do it recently, okay? I'm gonna be accountable here. But if you have the patience and if you have the time and if you do it consistently, oh my god, but it actually gives you real results. Recently, I've also been using a high frequency wand. You can get it on Amazon for £20. It comes with all of these little attachments. These are actually for your face. I use them on my face as well. But the one for your scalp essentially looks like a comb, and you want to brush this into your hair either every 2 to 3 days. I personally do it every day for just a few minutes, and it helps stimulate the scalp again, which promotes hair growth. Step number 4, smell your best. I created the perfect routine to smelling the best back in January, and I will never go back. The way I'm layering up these products, the best thing ever. So I thought I would share with you guys what I personally like to do. So once I'm out of the shower, I make sure that my body is still a little bit damp with water, and then I go straight in with a body oil. My all-time favorite is the L'Occitane almond body oil, not the shower oil. I actually hate that. Just the spray body oil. I have repurchased it now 5 times because I get through every single bottle. Put that all over you, you're gonna smell delicious. Then I go in with a body cream. Recently, I've also been using the L'Occitane almond and coconut body lotion. Smells delicious. Once that's on you, you wanna spray on a body spray because it's gonna attach to that body lotion and stick to you. And then after that, you wanna go straight in with your perfume and hair perfume. Oh, literally amazing. You smell good all day long. For body sprays, I love anything by Sol de Janeiro, and for perfume, my favorites are always by Byredo. Step number 5, whole food diet. This is the most important glow up tip ever, and it's not spoken enough about, and it truly changed my life, not only from reducing my puffy cortisol face, but also in helping with my acne, and also helping me just maintain my physique without having to overdo it with exercise. Not only that, but I feel the best energy-wise every single day. Your diet also helps with your nail growth, your hair growth, your eyelashes, your skin, everything. And it really is not as hard as you think. I think just by starting by cutting out sugar, you are gonna see the biggest difference, especially in the shape of your face. Stick to real sugars like fruits. I personally love to make ice cream in a Ninja Creamy. I use protein powder and vegan milks, and that really helps me have my sweet treats. I eat dates all the time with dark chocolate, and that's a really nice healthy alternative to get your sweet treat. By no means am I saying you can never have a sweet treat again, everything in moderation, of course, but I used to be the type of person that would just eat whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, and it meant when I was stressed, I was binging on sweets and sweet treats and cakes, and I didn't even realize how much harm I was doing my body in the process. So I always try to swap for healthy alternatives. So when I want to eat crisps, I have lentil crisps or hummus crisps. If you're anything like me and you hate cooking / you do not have the time for it, I've actually been using a meal delivery service recently, and it means that I can achieve this whole food diet that I've been trying to stay consistent with for years now, easier than ever. All of the meals taste really good. This is not an ad, but I just wanted to recommend it because it's been changing my life, and I've been speaking about it on the vlog channel. It's a meal delivery service called Thrive, and I have a referral code here, so you guys can get a discount if you want to try it. And then lastly, for chapter number 1, personal style. You guys are always complimenting my outfits on Instagram and Snapchat, and I love you for it. And I have to say, my personal secret with making sure I always look put together and I have nice outfits isn't by pigeonholing myself into a certain style or by following the trends on TikTok or buying what everybody else wears. It's truly once I stepped into the most authentic version of myself, and I will literally buy an item if it calls out to me, if it inspires me, if I think it will look good on me. I don't care if it's trendy. Literally the other day, guys, I was buying chokers and bomber jackets. That is so 2015. Like, it is 10 years out of style, but I think it suits me and I think I can style it nice, so I'm gonna invest in it. And I think when you wear the things that you know are gonna make you feel confident, you show up like that and you look your best to the world. And you don't have to be overdressed and stand out in front of everybody if that's not what you wanna do. I think it's personally all about self-expression and communicating to the world who you are and what you care about through the fabrics and clothing that you put on your body. My favorite ways to find out what calls out to you and what you really like is by paying attention to the movies you always rewatch and the outfits of the movie characters that you love that they wear. I always say I love to dress like a Bratz doll because I just loved their fashion and the way that they accessorized growing up. The things that you save on Pinterest, you are saving for a reason. Take inspiration from that as well. Another thing I think helps with narrowing down the clothing that you're gonna buy is paying attention to the fabrics that you like. So an example is I really hate ribbed clothing. I think it looks cheap. I don't think it looks good on me personally, so I won't buy anything like that. And then you should also pay attention to the kind of silhouettes you want. Maybe you wanna be like a bodycon girly, maybe you want that oversized fit. I personally love maximalism in clothes, so anything with like wide statement sleeves and shoulder pads is a bit of me. As soon as you have that clarity, you are going to be out of the prison of just wearing jeans and a jumper every single day because you don't know what else to wear. I think just get creative with it and make sure it's personal and authentic to who you are. That leads us on to chapter number 2, the internal glow up. This is all about our mindset, something that I think is the most important. Step number 1, stop letting people get to you. I am so sick of it. I'm so sick of seeing people stressing themselves out, trying to react to or respond to people that are trying to bring them down, or putting themselves in a place of negative energy because of somebody else's behavior. Do you think you are ever going to glow up and be the best version of yourself if that's the place you're operating at? Like, if you really think about it, that is a horrendous place to be in your life, that you don't have anything else to occupy you, that you have to resort to gossiping and hating on others. Please send them love. Like, once you think about it that way, you actually feel pity for these people. There's no need to fight back. There's no need to send them hate back. They are already suffering. And it's not even a sense of pity. You need to develop a sense of compassion for these people. I want my haters to win. I want them to find the friends, the job, the romantic love, the passion, the self-love, the confidence that they clearly currently don't have, so that they can live their best life, so that they're not concerned about me or celebrities or other people or what's going on or why they should critique them anymore. I want their lives to be so abundant and so full of joy that they are never going to worry about any of those negative things ever again. And this is how you can be compassionate for mean, gossiping haters. You need to understand that these people don't even know. They don't even realize that they lack confidence, self-love, friendship, job, passion, creativity. Because hating on people and gossiping on people, that's the distraction. You and me, if we realize we lack a certain skill, we're going on YouTube, we're going to watch a video to learn that skill, we are going to start working on ourselves, we will listen to the podcast, the book, to try and level up. These people don't do that because they don't even realize, they don't even know they're supposed to work on themselves, so they can't even get themselves out of it. It is an endless, repeated cycle. Please don't let people who clearly don't have peace disturb yours. The second step to glowing up is making sure you are getting the most out of your everyday spending so that you can maximize your money and enter your rich girl era, of course. A great tip for this is to use a financial institution that incorporates a loyalty point scheme so you can get rewards just for spending your money as you usually do. I use Revolut for this because their point scheme, which is called Rev Points, lets me redeem points for lots of rewards, such as airlines with really popular airlines such as Qatar Airways, British Airways, as well as stays and accommodation for trips here in the UK and abroad. And you can even use those points on your favorite brands like Apple, Nike. The list is honestly so long. You automatically earn points with every single purchase you make, and with my metal card that I use, I actually earn 1 Rev point for every £2 I spend, so it stacks up really quickly. There are also mini challenges in the app that motivate you and help you to keep getting more rewards and points. For example, it will encourage you to set a budgeting goal so that you can get there faster. And then another smart rich girl era tip is to get your salary paid into a different account that will automatically sort your money into different pockets so you always keep track of where your money's going. And again, I use Revolut for this because it's my preferred app and it just makes this easier than ever. So for example, your salary is going to get paid into your main pocket, and from there you can set up automatic transfers so parts of that salary will go into other pockets depending on your monthly expenses. So for example, every single month you can have an automatic transfer where £100 from your salary gets automatically transferred into your savings pocket, £1,000 from your salary gets automatically deposited into your rent pocket, and £200 goes into your direct debits pocket to cover like your gym membership and other things. And this clear separation and financial organization you get from using Revolut helps you get control of your money management even easier, which helps you stack up more money even easier. Internal glow up step number 3 is using the opposite action hack. Because the truth is, you don't have to feel confident to act confident. And that's the lie we've all been sold, because I hear people all the time saying, well, I can't post on social media because I don't feel ready yet, or I can't vlog in public because I feel too scared to. That's the point. That's exactly when you're supposed to do it. Because girl, how else are we going to develop that confidence? By staying in the same position we've always been in, which has gotten us to this level of confidence? If we want to get to the next step, we have to do something we've never done before. That is actually how you are able to rewire your brain to become the best version of yourself. So if you feel anxious and jittery, you're going to slow yourself down instead of letting it take control of you. Because that's what triggers your nervous system to actually think that you're safe and you're calm and you're okay. If you're feeling insecure, you're going to straighten your posture, you're going to fix your body language, you're going to go up to people and you're going to start talking to them even though you feel terrified on the inside. I have days where I feel insecure and I'm not feeling myself, but I go on Snapchat and I post that every single day regardless, because it snaps me out of that mindset and it stops me from letting a temporary feeling control and dictate my entire day/life. The more that you act from your desired emotion rather than your current one, the faster your mind and your reality is going to catch up and adapt. Please remember that your new personality, the best version of yourself, she is only just a few repeated actions away. Mindset glow up hack number 4 is gratitude immersion. Now, everybody talks about the importance of gratitude, and I am not talking about just writing 3 things that you're grateful for every single day. We are not basic out here, okay? We are not going to be doing the bare minimum when it comes to being the happiest version of ourselves. No, thank you. Gratitude immersion is different. That's taking one thing you're grateful for and writing an entire paragraph of it, immersing yourself in the experience of being grateful for that thing. Let's say it's about your friendship, for example. You are going to write about why you're so grateful that this friend came into your life, how they make you feel, your favorite parts of the friendship, whether it's your conversations and how it leaves you feeling when you leave, how it's influenced yourself and changed your life for the better. You are going to write in detail not only about the fact that you're grateful for it, but why you're grateful for it. I promise you, when you start doing it in detail like this, it shifts the entire way you look at life. You become such a more positive and happy person, but it also increases your manifestation powers, like no joke. And because it's been changing my life so much, I'm actually including it as a prompt in my guided manifestation journal that is coming so very soon. And the last glow up tip for the mindset chapter is a harsh truth. You need to understand that what you don't have in your life is simply a result of your own blockages. There is no one else left to blame. You are not unlucky. Life is not out to get you. This is your problem that only you can fix. It's time to firstly take a step back and evaluate what's going wrong. Secondly, gain awareness of what your blockage/limiting belief is that's preventing you from living the life that you want to be and being the woman that you want to become. And then thirdly, taking steps to heal it by 1, either going to therapy, or 2, super free and easy, Google shadow work prompts regarding whatever limiting belief you have and start writing about it. It is so simple and so easy, and yet it gives you the most effective results. Chapter number 3, living life in style, aka your lifestyle glow up tips to be living your best life this summer 2025. Step number 1, I am all about keeping things really easy and simple and not having to take out too much time from your current schedule to level up. So my first step is to incorporate subliminals or healing, high frequency music or affirmations. I have an entire playlist on my Spotify called Affirmations for a reason. It's all public. You guys can go follow if you like. And I also have another one. It's called Best Self. And if you just type in HZ on Spotify, all of this high frequency music comes up. So I keep this all in a playlist, and then every morning and every evening when I'm doing my skincare in the bathroom, I have this playlist playing. That way I'm starting the day and ending the day in the best mood possible. I used to be someone who would just play like a sad music playlist because I thought it was a vibe, and I didn't realize how that was actually affecting me, my mood, my energy, my subconscious mind, just through the lyrics that are being sung. Because keeping sad songs, or even songs that you've been listening to for years of your life, subconsciously it reminds you of old people, old situations, old environments, and it's going to keep you subconsciously stuck in an old reality and an old frequency that you didn't even want to be a part of. So the only way to glow up is to change that. Step number 2, please always have something to look forward to, because oh my god, the entire purpose of life is to have fun and be happy. Have something small to look forward to either daily or at least like one fun thing once a week. An example of this is at the beginning of the year, I was going through really bad seasonal depression, and I was trying to go on walks every day because, you know, fresh air, sun, some sort of sunlight, nature is supposed to hack my happy hormones, but I was just so bored and drained because I was walking in like my local area every single day. So then I decided, I literally live in London. Why am I not walking around the landmarks? So then I went through a phase where I would literally travel to Big Ben in London and walk around there. It helped me feel so magical. It helped me feel grateful for living in this city. Sometimes you just forget like how much opportunity you actually have. Step number 3 is hobbies. Guys, yesterday, do you know what I did? I booked and paid for in advance an 8-week painting course. If you've been watching my vlogs, then you know I've been intending to do this for a long time. I paid for it, it's official, so I'm doing this every single week, once a week, all throughout July and August. I literally can't wait. And it's not just like you turn up and you paint what you want, like you actually get taught how to draw and how to paint, something that I loved as a child and just don't make time for anymore, because not gonna lie, the last 2 years I really got sucked into hustle culture, and I'm just trying to have a more balanced, happy, joyful life, pouring into myself and doing things just for the fun of it, rather than it having to be monetized or having to be productive 24/7. So that's just an example, but it could be, you know, baking every single Sunday, reading, journaling, you know, those are hobbies that actually benefit your mind and your growth as well. And then lastly, for the lifestyle glow up steps, is to have curated calendar days. This is all about having themes throughout your week. So like Hot Girl Tuesdays, where you're gonna be in full glam, you're gonna put on a cute outfit, you're gonna take some pictures of yourself, and you're gonna go out into the world. Maybe you're gonna work in a cafe, you're gonna go round some new places, you're gonna strut in the streets, and you are really gonna feel yourself. Maybe you're gonna show up on social media, do some content creation. And then you could do Wealthy Wednesdays, which is the day of every week where you sort out your budgeting, your finances, you evaluate your investing strategies, you do some manifestation rituals. Or you could do Soul Sundays, where you're gonna do your Sunday morning reset, you're gonna go on a walk, you're gonna go to the sauna, you're really gonna pour back into your self-care, maybe have a bath, do some reading, some long journaling prompts. And lastly, chapter number 4, successful self. All of the glow up tips you need to be your most successful self this summer. Step number 1, you need a manifestation ritual routine. Now, I am a huge believer, obviously, that you don't actually need rituals. Manifestation is all in the power of your mind and the beliefs that you choose to have. However, having a ritual routine has really helped me be more intentional with setting and achieving my goals and just feeling more optimistic about everything I'm attracting into my life, because I'm actually carving out time to manifest them. Like I said earlier, I'm actually designing a manifestation guided journal. It's actually all done, and you guys can sign up to the waitlist via the link below in the description. And it's packed out with all of the information I've learned about my personal manifestation ritual and all of the manifestation knowledge I've acquired over the last few years and how I've personally attracted all of my goals. But while you're waiting for that journal to come out, you can create your own manifestation ritual. So this can be every single morning, you're going to start with meditation, what I think is the easiest, simplest, and most powerful manifestation technique, because you're raising your vibration. And then after that, you can go into some quick EFT tapping. And then every evening, you are going to journal in the perspective of your future self that has already achieved all of your goals. And while you fall asleep, you're going to visualize your dream life like a movie. That is a daily, simple AM and PM manifestation ritual that incorporates various techniques that helps you get closer to the self and the life that you want. All of them help you rewire your mind, your subconscious, overcome limiting beliefs and blockages, and helps you identify and normalize the reality that you're trying to get to. Which is really nice because it benefits all of the work that you're doing in the day in between. Step number 2, have a self-development day. This is something new that I've incorporated this year because I got into self-development as a teenager and I was addicted to it, and I spent so much time in it, and the last few years of my life I have as well. But because work has been so busy and I create so much, I realized I wasn't taking as much priority with my self-help as I used to. Like, I read and I journal every single day, but that's about it. So now I've started the routine that every single Sunday is my self-development day. So I'll do my reset routine in the morning, and then all afternoon I will go on YouTube and I'll search up a topic that I want to master, or I'll make notes from the book that I'm actually reading, or I'll take a course, or I'll go deeper into my journaling and do a bunch of prompts, just like my Obsessed with Growth journal, which has 4 different pages of different topics of prompts in the beginning, so I'll focus on that. And then every single Sunday, I'm kind of ending the week just pouring back into myself and stepping into a brand new week, being even better and smarter, and we love that energy. Step number 3 is to create a life movie. Essentially what this is the same vibe as a vision board, but in video form. So you are gonna take loads of images or YouTube clips that depict your dream life, and you are gonna make a little video edit of it, and you can use an app like CapCut and do this really simply on your phone. It can be movie clips or Pinterest images all collated together, maybe with some inspiring music behind it that makes you feel like that girl, and you can watch it first thing every morning, and it's going to motivate you and it's going to help you visualize your dream life even more than a vision board, because instead of just plain static images, you have these videos that make you feel like you're in the movie of your dream life. Alternatively, you can write on a piece of paper on the notes app on your phone and create a document of your most ideal self. So instead of doing an image vision board or a video vision movie, you are going to make a written one. So you're going to make various headings that answer in detail the life that you want, because you cannot attract what you want if you do not get clear about these types of questions. E.g., how does my future self spend her weekends? What does her morning routine look like? How does she spend her money? What does she own? What does she believe in? What is she passionate about? What do her relationships look like? All of these different things, okay? You don't need all of the questions, you just need to think about what are the various areas of my life and what do I want them to feel like and look like. And then in bullet points or in paragraphs, you are going to write a story depicting each of those. And then every time you feel lost or sad or you need motivation, or even in your morning routine every single day, you're going to read through this and you are going to immerse yourself in it. And I promise you, by the end of summer, you are going to be a completely different person because of this, because you are going to stop identifying with your old self or normalizing a reality that you don't even want, and you're going to step into and align better into the person you've always wanted to become. And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please comment down below. Let me know, what was your favorite chapter or your favorite tip? What are you going to be implementing? I want to know. I'm going to be reading your comments and responding to them. Be sure to also check out all of the links below in the description. You can check out my vlog channel where I live out all of the advice I give over here. I'll be documenting my whole painting class journey. I also have a newsletter, a book, a guided journal, so many things below in the description that are all designed to help you glow up and become the best version of yourself. Also, don't forget to get your £20 to spend on whatever you want from Revolut by clicking my unique link below in the description. All you have to do is sign up for free on the app using that link and then using your card for the first time, and you'll get that £20. Again, I've been using the app for years. I think it's such a great way to be smarter about your money, again, by using those pockets or by getting points on the money you're spending anyways, and then having even more rewards that you can get without having to spend any extra money. I love it. I think it's so smart and it can help you glow up financially. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I will see you same time next week on Friday for a brand new video. I appreciate you so, so much. Mwah!